These are the two cases we will be looking at: the anti-soon and the soon. We will first start with the soon. How to recognize the soon is a swirly pattern, and it starts on the right hand side. The algorithm goes like this. Alright, let's do that one more time. Next is the anti-soon, which also has a swirly pattern, but this time on the left hand side. Okay, so we will, with the swirly pattern, we want it to be like so. And then we will do this algorithm. R, U2, R prime, U prime, R, U prime, R prime. Alright, let's do that one more time. So the swirly pattern, we want it to be on this side. So R, U2, R prime, U prime, R, U prime, R prime. There are 5 other cases other than the soon and the anti-soon. First, we're going to work on this. This one is super easy to notice because of the 2 headlights. You just have 2 facing right at you. Alright, to do this, we will first start with the soon. Which then leads into an anti-soon. Next, we'll cover this case. This case is very similar to the last one we did, except for the headlights are opposite from each other. So holding from this position, we will now do a soon. And then move, and then an anti-soon. For this one, with also 2 headlights, but they're diagonally opposite from each other. We'll hold it like this, and we will start off with soon. Which then leads into anti-soon from right here. This one is like the very first one. It's got headlights, but on both sides. Now, we want the headlights to be on the sides, and then we will do a soon. And then another soon. Pro tip on this one: we can do the first soon, and then cancel right into the next soon. This one, it's got the headlights, and then the opposite headlights. So we want the normal headlights to be on the left hand side, and then we will do a soon. And then another soon. Now I'll be learning all the PLLs, the permutation of last layer algorithms that only rotate the edges. To recognize both of these, first we need to see this bar in the back, and then the edge that is opposite of where it needs to go. So in this case, red is opposite of orange, and orange is opposite of red. Just so you know, these algorithms use M moves, so don't forget to go refresh on your cube notation. The first one, we want the bar on the back, and then the opposite is on the left-hand side. So, we are first going to start off with M2. Now, we are going to do a U prime because this opposite wants to go to the other side. Now, we bring it back down with this middle finger. Do a U2. Now we bring it back up, and then remember how that piece wanted to go for here before? Now we finish that and finish off with an M2. Alright, this time a little faster. For the other U perm, this time the opposite is on the right hand side. So we are going to start off this algorithm with M2. Then the opposite wants to come this side, so we bring it down. Then we bring it down here with an M. Then we do a U2. Then we bring it back up. Then finish how I wanted to go this way. Then an M2. Alright, this time a little faster. M2, U, M, U2, M prime, U, M2. By far, the H perm is the easiest case to recognize because all of the edges are opposite from each other. This will be using M moves as well. So, M2, U prime, M2, U2, M2, U prime, M2. Next, we will be covering the Z perm. This is swapped this, and this, and this, and this. So for this algorithm, you will hold it like this, so that these two and these two will swap. Alright, let's do it. M2, U prime, M2, U prime, M, U2, M2, U2, M. One more time. M2, U prime, M2, U prime, M, U2, M2, U2, M. We are now going to learn the algorithms that rotate only the corners, the PLLs for only the corners. For this one, we have the bar on our left, and then these two are matching. So you're going to rotate, and then do R2, D2 with your pinky and ring finger, R, U, R prime, D2, R, U prime, R. Let's do that one more time. So we have this on the side, then we rotate down. We do R2, D2, R, U, R prime, D2, R, U prime, R. Now you might be thinking, this looks identical. Well, actually it's not, because this color and this color don't match. Actually, it matches on this side. Now, we actually still do this algorithm from the same side, except for the algorithm's just a little bit different this time. This time, we rotate down, R prime, U, R prime, D2, R, U, R prime, D2, R2. Alright, one more time. Rotate down, R prime, U, R prime, D2, R, U prime, R prime, D2, R2. So, what happens if you solve OLO and then you don't get one of the PLLs I just showed you? Well, I'm going to explain it. First, we're going to go with this. It looks like a lot of it's solved, but it's pretty far away. So, first we want to be able to do a U-perm. To do so, we want to match one edge so that it's solved. Now, this edge needs to come over to this side so we can execute a U-perm. Goes like this. And then now, we know this A-perm goes like this. Rotate. Then, well, with that philosophy, let's just make it so one edge is... Wait a moment. These edges are opposite. When this happens, we can just do a U-perm from any direction. Alright, now let's match one edge. And then this is opposite. So let's do this one. And then, oh, this is an A-perm. Now, this one's actually really nice because it already has only one edge connected. So, let's find which one's opposite. So let's do the U-perm. And then the A-perm. This is the fourth and final example. So, we can just do an A-perm from any direction. Alright, and then match one edge. And then do a U-perm. Alright, and then do an A-perm. Now, these are three other cases that I haven't quite mentioned yet. And I'll show you how to solve these. Basically, all three of these are diagonal swaps. So, for example, for this case, this corner needs to come right here. This corner needs to come right here. Or even in this case, where this corner needs to come right here. These are all diagonal swaps. So, in order to solve this, we can do two A-perms from any direction. Now, this one's another one of the diagonal swaps. So, let's do an A-perm anywhere. And then, oh no, this has a bar. Okay, you know, okay, this is both swap. That means we have to do an A-perm. Alright, and then we match one of them. Okay, this needs to go over. And then, this is just another A-perm. This one's very similar, diagonal swap. Alright, this gave us an opposite. So let's do a U-perm. Match one. And then do another U-perm. Then do another A-perm. So, using A-perms and U-perms, we can solve any case. First, let's go with this one. So, we're going to do an A-perm from anywhere. So, it doesn't matter which one. Alright, now we figure out which A-perm. Alright, it's this one. And we do the A-perm. That concludes the last layer for the 3x3. This is the bridge from the beginner method into CFOP. I hope you enjoyed, and please like and subscribe.